a blessed day to everyone. We are the Group 3 presenters and I'm Rona Christine Peralta. Last week, we watched and learned about information systems and supply chain management. And now we are going to tackle retail operations managing the store. So, let's start. In a retail company, the Department of Human Resources plays an important role in finding and selecting the ideal applicants with the ideal job positions. They achieve this through hiring, screening, and interviewing. It involves evaluating an applicant's credentials, their employment history, and so on. The Human Resource Department focuses on teaching new hires to deliver excellent customer service. So, finding and keeping the best people means that retail owners and managers need a comprehensive strategy for identifying and hiring. Screening prospective employees is an important step in the hiring process. It involves a six-step approach. Prospective employees are required to fill out an application form. Dito nakalagay yung mga important details about them like their qualifications, work experience, and also their skills. For the second one, if nakapagpasa ka na ng form, prospective employees may be required to take a test or assessment to determine their skills and kung fit ba sila for the position that they are applying for. So, kapag nakapasa ka na sa exam, you'll go to interview na. Dito, in order to determine whether you'd be a good fit for their company, they need to learn more about your background and skills. So, for checking the applicant's references, the references of the application are contacted to confirm the information provided. Get information about the prospective employee's work ethic, their performance, and learn more about how well suited they might be for the position. The fifth one is physical exam. You'll go through a physical exam to make sure that you are physically fit for performing the job duties. Ayun yung mga pa-medical, diba? Mga ganon. So, a final decision is made regarding the prospective employee selection for the position based on the information obtained during the screening process. So, in interviewing prospective employees, we have two types, structured interview and unstructured interview. What's their differences? An organized and standard interview process is known as a structured interview, in which each prospective employee is asked the same set list of detailed questions. So, the questions are made to evaluate your knowledge and kung fit ka ba for the job. So, by asking the same set of questions to every applicant, the structure ensures consistency in the interviewing process. While unstructured, it is a more flexible and informal interview method that gives the interviewer the opportunity to ask open-ended questions depending on the responses and the flow of the conversation. There is no defined list of questions, unlike structured. In unstructured interviews kasi, the prospective employee's personality or like communication skills are the main focus of the interview. Structured questions are specific and focuses on job-related situations, while unstructured questions allow for more open-ended responses. Training new employees, also known as onboarding, is an essential process where new hires learn the skills and information required for their position. It typically begins with an orientation. It also focuses on teaching the specific steps and processes of the job. Effective training promotes successful integration and job performance. So we have two different ways to offer training. The first one is lectures. Lectures involving presenting information on new company policies and regulations. It covers topics like ano yung mga safety procedures, yung mga dapat gawin, or yung mga customer service techniques. For example, yung trainer is nagtatakle of providing tips and strategies for improving communication in the workplace. Second one is practice, the most effective one, because it involves hands-on application of the knowledge gained from lectures. Employees engage in activities that allow them to practice their skills, like yung mga tanong sa real-world scenarios or yung mga situations sa workplace. For example, yung if you are applying for a call center agent during the training for a CCA position, a mock call exercise is conducted where the trainee acts as the customer and the candidate plays the role of the call center agent, allowing them to practice communication skills and gain experience in handling common inquiries. These two approaches enhance the skills, the confidence, and the ability to perform effectively in their roles.
Good day everyone, my name is Maria Cecilia Naco from BSB Marketing 3F, and I am here to discuss retaining personnel. Retail personnel will examine how retailers keep their best personnel by providing feedback to their employees, offering compensations and rewards, and identifying employees who have strong leadership potential. By studying examples of other companies, we can learn from their performance and adapt them for our own purposes. It is hard to hire people and to adjust with them over and over again. Also, it is hard to make people stay to your organizations, especially if you don't provide the benefits and compensation that they deserve. Kahit ako, why would I stay to an environment that doesn't reward yung mga nagawa ko to improve the company, right? And if there's a company that I can gain benefits at the same time gain knowledge, syempre I will stay until I retire. Employees evaluation and feedback. Don't think about evaluation as critical, more as way to evaluate performance and make improvements. Evaluation helps people grow. Hindi siya para i-judge ka, but to let you learn and improve your knowledge to understand the goal of an organization. When the organization evaluate you, huwag mo iisipin na they evaluate you because you're not doing well. It is also to let them know what are your capabilities to help the organizations. Properly implemented performance reviews, evaluations, resulting feedback provide productive feedback to help employees. As what I've said, reviews, evaluation, and resulting feedback can help our employee to improve their performance. You'll be able to give people motivation when they complete the task correctly. Rewards for achievement is essential for raising employees' performance and workplace morale. Suggesting changes in coaching is effective. Look at effort, abilities, and clarity of tasks to determine job performance. Some people's work is not their dream, but they are still willing to learn those tasks that their boss given to them because they want to grow and learn new things. They want to go out to their comfort zone to explore the other knowledge. As long as determinado silang matuto, they can still succeed. Graphic rating scales and checklists can be used. It is to assess the abilities of the employee. You can use this to figure out their performance and productivity. Therefore, you can see kung saan sila mahina at malakas. In that way, you can put that employee where he or she belong. Or you can see kung anong knowledge ang kulang siya at matuturuan mo siya to improve kung ano yung meron na siya.
Next is reward and compensation plans. What is reward and compensation plans? These are the ones that business willingly offers employees in exchange for good work. It focuses on putting into places and developing strategies and policies that aim to compensate employees in a reasonable, fair, and consistent manner in line with their contribution to the company's success. Anything that will benefit an employee is referred to a reward when rewarding employees based on their performance. And this is some of example of reward and compensation plans. In financial rewards, pay increase is one of them. Non-financial rewards are additional personal time off, training opportunities, personal perks, on-site fitness center or yoga classes, flexible hours, day off, and parking. Next is strong leader qualities. Strong leadership qualities are actions and characteristics that a leader must display in a workplace where people will respect them and look at them, and also employees must learn from them. This trait may benefit a group as well as an individual, allowing the job of assisted under the leadership of an effective leader. And these are the common example of great managers. First is provide training and instruction to employees. This is where workers will learn from them, and also employees will look at them. Next is motivates, praises, rewards, and gives constructive criticism. This one will encourage them to work well to have this kind of praises. Leads by example. By leading them with example, it will help them to have knowledge that they can adapt as a worker. Next is has awesome communication skills. Being a good speaker will make a good leader since communicating leads everyone and everything in place. Seeks information and opinion from everyone. By listening to everyone's point of view or opinion is a great strategy in an organization. Make sure everyone is satisfied in their work. This one, it will make them happy and satisfied.
My name is Rosanna H. Valle from BSBA Marketing 3F. So for today's video, I'm discussing you about operating function and employee scheduling. So first one is operating function. Margins can slim and reduce sale effectively scheduling employees. Maximizing inventories, criticage, and keeping in store clean. An organization you as a manager can help to keep a retail store operating effectively with streaming of cost. Operation and function are the function that parts of the main operating activities of the organization in planning, organizing, coordinating, and controlling are management steps for the management performs to facilitate of the operation function. On an organization and critical role in organization by the employees life cycle from the recruitment to their responsibilities, including developing, implementing, and employee policy in training and development. And the store operating is effectively with the function of the performing of the employees. And second one is scheduling. Employee scheduling can be trick tasks or employee have different needs and skill. Your retail operation has different needs during different times of the day. It can be a challenge to coordinate the two depending on the type of retail management you are the scheduling for their are the some trick toward creating the most economic schedule you can while keeping employees and customers happy. What is the best way to prepare to a schedule? Una is knowing your employees. Pangalawa, build ship around your store employees. Third one is have a way for employees to communicate with each other. Fourth one is get the schedule out of timely manners. 5 is make sure to honor time of requests and work performance. 6 tang-anim is delegate and responsibility to employees. And pang-pito is use part-time labor as possible. And other explanation of what is the best way to prepare a schedules. Before are 4 popular scheduling techniques used by project manager: critical PATI method, program evaluation, and review techniques, fast tracking and crashing, and about the management.
Good day, I am Jamie Limpranes and I'm here to discuss what is a store maintenance and an inventory shrinkage. Store maintenance refers to a wide range of strategically planned maintenance activities to keep your store infrastructure safe and functional. Maintenance is essential as an effective means to upkeep the strategy. It is often believed that the eyes are the windows to the brain, since the seeing is believing. That's why store maintenance is very important, because it helps to create a good first impression to the customer. So here's the sample of an store maintenance. The first one was the floor needed to be mopped, the shelf dusted, and the bathroom cleaned. Always make sure to remove the dirt, germs, or minimize the odor to make the store look fresh and welcoming. The second one was the cash register may be neat at the opening or beginning of the ship and total at the end of it. Cash register plays an important role in accounting money or reconciling a receipt, which has the account for today's transaction. The register is balanced to ensure that the money is complete and none has been stolen. Next was, make sure that the doors are locked and unlocked, and the food is covered and stored. Always make sure to lock the door, because 50% of vulgars enter the stores or the property through the unlocked doors or windows. That's why it's important to make sure that it is always locked. Always store a raw food in a sealed or in a container at the back of the fridge, because this will help the bacteria out. So next is the reducing inventory shrinkage. What is an inventory shrinkage? Inventory shrinkage is something that the retail companies are wary of. It is the most common issue for every retailer. So here's on how to reduce an inventory shrinkage. The first one was to train the employees well. Proper training can go all the way to ensure that the employees know how to receive an inventory, stock it, and also reduce the inventory through the sales system. The second one was to tighten the security. Secure back the stocks and give a permission to a certain employee or install a camera in the area. The last one was the review order, purchase order. Ensure that the order were indeed places or the items were received and entered into the inventory.